Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully everyone is having a great day as always. If you've been a subscriber to this channel, you know that I've been working on getting a brown Ike to share with you guys. A brown Ike is a proof silver Eisenhower dollar that comes in a brown case. And as you can see, based on this right here, this is the case that they come in. So I was successful in obtaining one of them, purchased it on eBay. Now, interestingly, I've recently made a video about the woody penny, a woody wheat penny. So that's a penny that has a wood grain finish to it based on an improper alloy mix. And that's kind of interesting that that came in at the same time that this one right here came in at the same time that I was making that video. So kind of a coincidence there that I get a coin that has a wood grain casing to it at the same time that I make a video about a wood grain improper alloy mix. So what you need to first understand before we get into the brown Eisenhower dollar is that not all Eisenhower dollars are silver. Some people refer to them as the silver Ikes. However, that not all of them are silver. So it's very important to understand that the vast majority of them, all of them that were made for circulation, are not silver. In fact, the mintages on the non-silver ones are very, very high in comparison to the silver ones. So the 1976, that was the bicentennial year, so I should have some of them right here. So this coin right here at the Philadelphia Mint, there are 113 million of these that were made. So there are quite a lot of the regular circulating copper nickel clad Eisenhower dollars that are out there. They were also made from 1971 all the way till 1978. So, for instance, this one right here, which is a 71 Philadelphia Mint, there are 47 million of these that were made. So keep that in mind once we start talking about the mintages of the silver Eisenhower dollars, because a vast majority of them will not be silver. One of the easy ways that you can tell if they're silver or not is obviously by flipping it over on its side, as well as by weighing the coin itself. So the copper nickel clad version of the Eisenhower dollars, those will weigh 22.68 grams. The silver Ikes, those will weigh more because silver is a heavier metal. Those will weigh 24.59 grams. All right, enough about those non-silver ones. Let's take a look at one that is actually silver. Now, this video might be hard for me to kind of pull off because the casing of the Eisenhower dollar, the brown wood grain casing right here, is about the same size as my tripod. So it's hard for me to get the full box in the picture. So I'll rotate it a little, kind of play around with it just so I can get you the best best visual possible. We also might have some glare along the way, so that's going to be expected. So we just popped open the box. Then inside right here we have this red felt going around the outside, and then we have the coin itself in the middle. We see Eisenhower at the top right here. It says United States proof dollar down here at the bottom. Then it says packaged right down here, packaged by United States Mint. Now I'm going to look at this coin, zoom in a little bit. Now, unfortunately, one of the downsides of purchasing coins on eBay is it's really hard to distinguish the actual quality of the coin. So you can see that there are some copper spots to this coin. I didn't realize that when I was buying it on eBay. It's hard to see like those minor copper spots when you're just looking at the picture on eBay, because the pictures generally aren't too big. There's a larger copper spot right there. That detracts from the value of the coin. I'm not sure if it was included in the description of it, but it should have been if it wasn't. So we see the S Mint mark down here at the bottom. We can also tell that it has the proof finish to it by doing kind of the mirror trick. So the proof finish should have like a mirror-like finish. So when I slide my pen above it right here, we can see almost exactly a nice, clean, crisp mirror-like finish to it. So the better the mirror-like finish, the higher the cameo grade it will get. So you'll see some proof coins that have a deep cameo finish to them, so that means that it's got a nice mirror-like finish. Now I'm going to take it out of the box right here, so just hold on a second while I maneuver through that. We also see the back of the box right here. There's a little hole which the coin shows through. We can see that it has a mirror-like finish on the reverse to the coin as well. So popping it open out of the box and then removing it from the red felt, we'll have this part right here. and rotate it for everyone to see. And then we'll zoom in. So as far as the mintages of this coin goes, I said earlier that the mintages were much lower for the silver Eisenhower dollars compared to the circulating Eisenhower dollars. I'll give you some context of that. For the one that I've got right here, which is dated 1972, 1972 has pretty low mintage, just 1.8 million of these that were made. These are the proof silver finish Eisenhower dollars, just 1.8 million of them that were made. That isn't the lowest year. The lowest year is 1974, in which there, 1973, in which there were 1,1,013,000 of them that were made. 74, there were also 1.3 million of them made. So very low mintage, generally kind of million to 2 million for all of these that were made. Now, as far as the metal composition of the coin goes, it's comprised mostly, the outer layer is mostly silver, the inner layer is mostly copper. So some specifics of that: the outer layer is 80% silver, 20% copper. The center is 79% copper, 21% silver. So the overall silver content of the coin comes out to be 40% silver, 60% copper. So that's important in determining the actual melt value of the coin, because these coins will have value for them for both collectors, numismatic collectors, collectors of coins, as well as people that are looking to stack up on silver. You see a lot of these guys on YouTube. Kind of their approach to coin collecting is that they try and get all of the coins that have silver in them, because maybe at one point they can melt them down, or that they have actual physical value to them because they have a precious metal in them. So it's totally a cool approach to take if that's what you're into. So we've got the Eisenhower dollar right here. The actual melt value of this based on today's current silver prices. Silver has gone down a lot over the past couple of years. So it's $4.67 as far as the melt value of this coin goes. Now that will fluctuate with silver prices. So that could be a good news for you if you're trying to get your foot in the door and buying some silver, is that it is at a pretty low historic prices right now. So consider now a good chance if you're looking to get your foot in the door as far as purchase one of these. Now, when we go over to the PCGS price guide for 1972 S Eisenhower dollar, what really strikes me is how many of them PCGS has graded. They've graded over 8,000 of these at a mint state 67 condition alone. Now, unfortunately, that's not going to be super valuable because these were made just for collectors. Many collectors never took them out of their case, so the value of them is the condition of them will be pretty high across the board. Unfortunately, this one right here definitely wouldn't grade that high, but if it was a mint state 67, I wouldn't submit it to be graded, because these are selling at auction for $22, $23, $26, and $20. So you're not even really getting a nice return on your investment from buying the coin, getting it graded, and the money that's associated and the time associated with that. For you to get a real good return on your investment, you'll need to get it graded 68 or 69. Keep in mind that the scale only goes up to 70, so a 68 and a 69 is a tremendous grade. All right, everyone, that's all the info that I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed my nice little pickup right here, a 1972 S proof Eisenhower dollar. This is a 40% silver coin known as the Brown Ike. Thank you very much for watching. Best of luck coin collecting out there, everyone. Enjoy.